NFL draft is almost here, and a lot of people are excited. More than 200,000 are expected to be up in Green Bay this week for the three-day event. You know who else is excited? Sports director Mike Joxie joins us live in Green Bay. As you can see, 25 hours before the Packers make their pick. Jocko, I know it was pouring on your way up to Green Bay. Looks like you were able to keep your hair dry.
Yeah, I was a little nervous driving up here. I knew that it was raining pretty hard, and I almost turned the car around because I did not want this to get wet. But all is good. It turned out to be a beautiful day in Green Bay. I met Pat Connors, a Mauston man who lives on Castle Rock Lake now and has lived all across the great state of Wisconsin. And he is originally from this very town, grew up 4 blocks away, and loves to show off this very city to the entire world this weekend.
We're excited that it's here. Yes, it is neat that little Green Bay, for most of its life, you could fit the whole city inside that stadium.
If anybody knows Lambeau Field, it's Green Bay native Pat Connors.
4 blocks from here. I played high school football at Green Bay Southwest, and back then Green Bay Southwest and Green Bay West, Lambeau was their home football field.
Connors is in town with his wife Tanya and this sweet ride, ready for the NFL draft and the whole experience, no matter what his friends say.
A lot of my friends say, you're going to go over to the draft. You know how many people are going to be there? I said, you'll never see it again. You got to go there. I don't care if I'm just walking around looking at previous NFL players or doing what, or hanging out at the coach and listen to everybody yell and scream over there.
And now when you come back, does it make it even more special?
As you got older, you start realizing how important or how unique it was to have an NFL team in this little town. I didn't realize we were a little town. It was just a lot of fun. Times were different then.
Pat is a great guy. He loves to show off his hometown and his Clydesdales as well. Super excited to meet him and super excited to talk more about the NFL draft coming up later in sports. For now, in Green Bay, I'm Mike Jox, WMTV 15 Sports.
Thanks, Jocko. And as a couple 100,000 people flock to Green Bay for the draft, public safety is a major focus for local law enforcement and the NFL. It's one of the state's largest expenses for the event. Green Bay Metro Fire Chief Matthew Knott says they're ready to go if anything happens.
We have a lot of various safety procedures in place. We have great, robust plans. Let us worry about the safety. Individually, though, if you see something, say something, and that's the biggest thing. Large crowds like this, if somebody notices something out of the ordinary, let somebody know.
He also says there'll be a bunch of medical aid stations throughout the draft area that are available.
Our sister station, WBAY in Green Bay, is giving you a special inside look into everything you need to know leading up to the draft. It's an in-depth coverage straight from Titletown, USA. Countdown to the draft is tonight at 6:30, right after this newscast on the Madison CW.
There'll also be a virtual draft party tonight at 7. That can be found at Packers.com. It will feature Packers President and CEO Mark Murphy and several draft picks from last year. There will also be a Q&A.